G'day, it's Clive Rocksinger here. This is very complicated now. So I'm going to whiz through this pretty quick because I haven't got much time. What I've done, now this place is a mess, and what really bugs me is these little Sheila in the supermarket, and I had a picture of me. I was doing I was putting a washing machine in the laundry, and I showed her a picture of me basin, and it's got like all grease and that, because I've been working in there for 3 days doing all the water, and you mix water with dirt and of course it all turns to mud. And she said, "Oh, why did you clean your kitchen?" You know, little dumb bitch that doesn't do any work, and she thinks cleaning the house is work. She never tried to put a friggin' washing machine in. I had to install the washing machine and run the piping up against the wall and everything. But anyway, the bottom line is this place it's not a pigsty, it's not dirty. I'm just doing a bloody lot of work in here. I mean, the reason I'm doing this is I've been working for 3 days making these bits up. This is a contraption that I've got designed at the moment, and you can measure it with verniers, and as you turn that nut, I've actually got gradient of differences of a half a thou with this device. I can rotate that nut and get a difference of a half a thou with the verniers of those two parts there. But I need a base for this, and so I already had a base made up for this contraption here, right? Now this is the whole idea of the way I do this, is that you can do this at home because you don't have the expertise. You can't use Roman numerals like I can, and I numbered all this wrong. There's no such thing as XXL. What happened was it was actually 21, which is XX1, and I put the L there instead of the 1. I called it XXL, which doesn't exist, because that's 2050, and you can't do that. So XXL is no such thing. But what that actually is this new one. I've redesigned this to make it a base for this new one, and that's this new design here, and that is actually L is 50, that's 70, V is 5 and 3 is 8, so that's 78. So this is 50, 60, 70, this is number 78. Now if you look at my directory here, see how it's numbered in Roman numerals and the counting system, and I name all my STL files as well. So I got the numbers wrong, and like, you know, I'm trying to count in Roman numerals. I'm doing this off the top of my head. So what happens is when you go to 50, 50 is XL. So L is 50, but you've got to call 40 XL, and I call 40 L. So I freaked it all up. I knew it changed to 40. And so this is now 77. You've got your STL file down the bottom down here. Right, here's your STL file here. And then I've made that into, I've got, this is your slicer. Now, the trick to this was, and this is what happened with this stupid thing here, I need 150 grams of filament to make this model. I'm going to have to make it out of all bits and pieces. That's what I'm going to make this out of. Right, but see how this, I'm saying this gauge is fantastic. I'll show you why. You can actually change, you can zero this. Oh, come on, go back. You can zero that to almost anything. See that? Now that's near 0. So you can set that, so what I did was I compensated for that big frame. Now, see how this is all warped? The reason is I put the flat base on the bed, and what you do is you flip it upside down like that. That's how you do this, and you get a nice flat top on it. I'm hoping. I'm pretty sure it will. So no matter what happens at the bottom of the top should be alright. Because what happens is it lifts, it gets too hot. This is 13 ounce to print this. I'm going to have to make this out of all bits and pieces, because this stuff's all got knots in it. And so I've got all these bits and pieces. I'm now going to have to use my timer, and I've got to find my timer now in amongst all this. So I'm now going to have to clean up and go right through a 25 by 40 foot garage, and my whole house to find this timer. I bought a brand new timer. I bought one before and it was crap. I couldn't figure it out, and they bought out a new one. I bought the new one and I don't know where it is. I've got new machines down the back I haven't used yet. I just got my lathe motor fixed. You know, I'm working constantly round the clock making this stuff. Do you think it took 5 minutes to design this? Do you think it took, that's got a bearing in it, do you think that took 5 minutes to design that? And see, this now has got a new design. I'm just about to run out. And this is the new part here. And this is the one that I'm printing out. And that's going to have to be made out of about 10 bits of filament. And what I'm going to have to do is put the timer on every 10 minutes and go down and keep changing the filament over and reheating the head, change the filament over and make this out of about half a dozen bits of filament, because I haven't got one piece of filament I'll do it all. I haven't got 150 grams of filament in one piece. But, you know, that's what you're up against with this stuff. And this is something that I just bought recently, and this really is a big side in. This is my bedroom. Don't worry, showing this thing became disgusting. If I go down here and just turn this on. Where's the light switch? These are some new shelves I bought from Kmart, and these are killer. And they're really good because they're long and they go the full depth of these. This is a sort of like a decanter cupboard. I've got, you know, all my books up here. This whole thing is books. The whole wall in my bedroom's books. Yeah, these plastic trays are fantastic. These are my new ones for my jobs. And I'm also using now these ones for my nuts and bolts. I'm just about to get cut off. These are my new nuts and bolts ones. I bought these from Kmart, and that's these ones here. Where are we? These ones here. These clear plastic are now my nuts and bolts trays. So, and they stack up really nice. But anyway, yeah, look, you know, 3D printing's tough, but you've got to keep all your old models, and then you can go back to the start. Pinch one, that was 21, it's now 78. Clive Roxinger, over and out.